the FAFSA rollout this year, as simplified and as they said it was going to be, and as complicated as it turned out, is going to be impacting lower income families so much. I can't even imagine the percentage of lower income families that are, their students are just going to choose not to go to college this coming semester based on the fact that they don't know the cost of college, the true cost of it, the actual cost of it. So the application was simplified once you got the glitches worked out. But unfortunately, the process of the actual FAFSA was very frustrating. It was very emotionally challenging for me, because we rely on that for our kids to be able to go to college. Even though we had 3 very similar, almost identical applications, I had 3 very different experiences with each of them, which was equally frustrating, not knowing which was actually, if any of them had been submitted correctly. It was almost like we were testing the FAFSA. If you didn't do things in the right order, then it would reject your FAFSA. For some families, several $1,000s might not mean as much, but for our family, several $1,000s is a very large amount of money to come up with quickly, especially when you have 3 college students attending school at the same time. And so, when you're relying on $7,395, if you're getting that full, when you have 3 college students attending school at the same time, when you're relying on $7,395, if you're getting that full Pell award, and then for some reason something were to happen with your application and maybe you don't receive the full grant, and you're at the last minute needing to come up with $4,000 times 3 for 3 different students, that's a huge amount of money for a family from rural Idaho. Because my daughter knew she wanted to go to or try at least to go to a selective private college, she was able to obtain great help in our own community from a community-based organization, a nonprofit organization that works with students in our area. But I would be ignorant to not mention that most families don't use that resource. Schools are underfunded, and public education is generally underfunded, and those kind of extra resources, you have to really be self-motivated to go and obtain those. It's not just going to show up in your classroom. Just from my own friends that I have here that are trying to go to just state universities here in Idaho, none of them have gotten any financial awards yet from their colleges. They still haven't made decisions about which school to go to because they don't know if they can afford it.